please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Uh-huh. How am I gonna find more than just his hand?
Tempers are rising.
Go bother someone else. Shut up. I'm trying to find body parts. Maybe he'll know.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
If anyone should feel ashamed, it's the circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, or the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
Well, he's a nice guy. Displacer Beast, on the other hand, oh boy. Still very angry, it looks like.
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run! I'll find you. Eat you, cowards!
Okay. Well, I found one hand.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
I found parts of him.
Oh dear. Dribbles' flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
Okay. I'll just toddle on then. I guess the question is Dribbles only in the circus? I mean, he was probably in the circus when he got grabbed or killed, right? You think?
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Okay.
All right. I shall stop fussing.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
Okay.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
I'll talk to the mummy lady, and then I guess we're just leaving, because unless we find other pieces elsewhere, and I don't know where to look here. Yeah. I love that overly happy expression. Yeah.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
Dribbles is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him.
Well, wasn't Dribbles. I can't even ask anybody about where Dribbles might have been.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
What in the
Oh,
hell was
shit.
that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind. Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Okay.
This whole situation.
Well, the game doesn't allow me to walk anywhere at night, so...
Robbers are usually decent.
You throw a fit when there's no hole.
Leave your ribs intact.
What's that? Every day out there.
It's a well.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's see. What's this? Oh, we're just going down a well. We're just... Oh, there's a bunch of dead people. Murdered refugee. Murdered refugee. Last warning. You're stinking... Sorry, no. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with other absoluter vagrant scum. Wow. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't know. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram. Wow, okay. And this is probably the girl. How would you move that? You know, like there's no way to get there. I mean, I could definitely do a thing to do that. And that would, I'm assuming, pull this out of the way. Now let's, I can't jump that, can I? No, of course not. Let's not be silly. How in the hell could you ever do this? Maybe they let you shoot this? Maybe they let you shoot this. There it is. It turned, but it didn't move anything. What the shit? What is going on? What the fuck?
That might be worth a look.
Oh, now it works. Oh, okay. Third time's the charm. First was a miss, second hit, but didn't do anything. Third time did. All right. Sunlit cave mouth. Where does this bring me to?
Footprints heading into that cave. Suspiciously small footprints.
Huh. Oh, look, it's a boat. There's people down there. Okay.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Oh. Well, these guys probably didn't murder all those people. So this is separate. And I'm going to go and guess Thulbrin. Or Wolbrin.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Oh, Gortash is a very dead man.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Why would they blame on the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams.
Gotcha.
I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Let's see here. Those metal monsters spit in nature's face, but mass murder is a bit far. Yeah.
It's liberation. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
You're assuming they had a choice. I'll make contact. Maybe they'll see reason. If not, we'll deal with it.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
I will take it and use it as a last resort.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Well, we got a rune powder bomb. And I can't move, probably because it's way too heavy. Ooh, 10d8 plus 40. Christ, that's a good chunk of damage. 50 to 120. Woo. Automatically critical hits objects and environment, so it does double damage. Does 100 to 240. Well, no. Well, maybe. Depends how they... I mean, a critical hit usually only doubles the dice in 5th edition. So... that would only be 60... that's 80. So it'd be 160. So 200. So that would be 60 to 200. Okay. Well, it's super fucking heavy. I am not going to place that on Karlach, though. The fire girl really, really shouldn't be carrying around bombs. Throw it on Will. Okay. These guys are not the murderers, I don't think. Could be. But... what's up this way? Just in Rivington. Holy shit, what happened up here?
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Very, very dead chicken. Reflections of a gullible prick. This stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a god's damned promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched, 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course, they didn't let us through this city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivelers and sneerers. Had it with them. Their sob stories and the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. All right, so dead people in a well. I guess I'll keep checking down this way. That ghost hand keeps making weird noises. Keeps making me think there's something else there. Another dead refugee. Gemless ring.
Care for a dip, Will?
It would be my pleasure, Karlak. Once the Absolute's been crushed for good.
Heroics don't leave half enough time for messing.
What?
Something over there.
I feel like I'm going to be ambushed walking here. There are bloody footprints on the ground leading out from this obviously covered up cave. So now the question is... oh, it's going to let me use it even with the rocks there? I was going to say, maybe the rocks are like blocking my way and they'll disappear if I'm on a quest that's resulting in this.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay, we can get around this way. What is with all the blood and shit? Torches.
Brethren in blood, kill them!
Oh no. Zap.
Knees high.
Strange that it won't let me just attack her directly, but whatever. We got force conduit going.
Death's cold grip.
ran right through Karlak's range. She ran right through here. Karlak should have gotten a hit on her. She's got literally a 10-foot range. That's, I'm calling absolute bullshit. I love that.
The blade will not bend.
Slap him. Slap. Oh, that's kind of a waste.
Let's spill some blood.
Morphic ambush. Not really much of an ambush. Yeah. Yeah, Phil. Okay, what the hell does this ambush state mean? Am I supposed to be terrified by it? Is that what it is? Ambush. Attack rolls against the affected entity have disadvantage and has a disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks. I'm basically so shocked. So shocked. Ooh, there's a level. Yes.
Cutting to the chase.
So, level 10 is pretty big. Investigate the cave beneath the open hand temple. Yeah. Oh, solve the open hand temple. We just literally stumbled upon a bunch of murders out of nowhere, and we're accidentally solving a bunch of murders. Field report. Death Starker Zoom. Or Zum. Aspirant Dollar is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kills stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stalk, still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There is nothing they can do about it. Crawler mucus. Ew. Coat your active weapon with poison.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, right. We leveled up. What am I doing? Level, yeah! We got the Dilophosaurus, which is the Dilophosaurus, whatever the fuck, is that's the thing that can spit acid. Take the shape of a Dilophosaurus, whose corrosive spit can dissolve a target's armor class. Your whatever shape has starting health at 74 hit points that increase every 2 druid levels. Air Myrmidon, Earth Air Oh, I get to pick a new cantrip. Well, that's nice. New cantrip. We have Resistance, Shillelagh, and Thorn Whip. I'm going to take Thorn Whip. I could have done so many cool things if I had had Thorn Whip this whole time. So, maybe it'll crop up. I don't know. $105 health. We're going to elk it. Everyone's going to get movement speed. That's universally useful for everybody. All right, new cantrip. What are we going to give you? True Strike. Light. Hell no. Dancing Lights. New. Acid Splash. Bone Chill. Shocking Grass. Blade Ward. I'm going to get a little thematic with it and just give him Bone Chill. I feel like invisibility makes the most sense for him. Will has invisibility and he can turn everybody invisible in the party at this point, which is amazing. Like one spell, everyone goes invis. But to save a spell slot, Astarion could cast it on himself if he needs to. Alright. We are going to go with this sniper. Sharpshooter. All in. So if I notice that I have a really high chance of hitting, I might sacrifice some attack for a butt ton of damage. Warlock, level 10. Fiendish Resilience. And a new cantrip. We'll go with Friends. Level 3. I think that the amount of people you can apply to that goes up per slot. That's level 3. We should have level 5s now. So much like invisibility, this might be able to target the entire group with flight. Which could be very useful. Ooh, we're also going to go in short rest.
I'll fill that one later.
Since I am out of... Oh, that reminds me.
The pride of the gate.
So it only has 3. I can only put it on 3 other people. Okay. Ooh, a lever. Well, that goes somewhere special. We'll check that out in a second. And this goes somewhere. Great animation on that door. Top notch. Oh, shit. There's the absolute symbol.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Didn't work.
Yeah. Dear Mrs. Priest, this letter is written in a careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mom says I need to thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now. 4. So I think Mom will be happy. One more thing. Did you see my teddy anywhere? I think I dropped it during all the shouting. God damn. Request for alms. Please, Father Logan Rector Yanis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs, carrots, apples. We'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Tholdra Tholdrin. Okay, so they were trying to hide in here and got murdered. That looks bad. Oh, there you go. Oh! How the fuck? How the fuck did a ghost incorporeal hand die to poison? Alright, fire ain't removing it. We'll remove clouds. It removed them, and then they immediately came back. Which means something is producing them. Well, we're not getting in there anytime soon. Let's go find out what that wall did. Oh. Clown's severed torso. Hey, guess what we found? We found his torso. Go us.
Torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
Let's see, this is Ilastria the First. The effigy of Ilastria, who watched and waited. What use her eyes, she thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wool. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, Orin the Red. Rites of the Passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites, this page on the turning of particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful... I don't care enough for that. Ilmater shit. Ooh, that's a lot of blood. More blood. I wonder how many pieces I have to find of him. Do I have to find, like, his legs? I found one hand. Do I have to find two hands? What about his arms? I found his torso. How much of him is on that torso? I do wonder.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point.
Oh. Oh, hey, we're back here. Well, we found his torso. Okay, so this is not some dude's house. This is literally Temple of Ilmater, which explains the hands. Oh, this goes up to the belfry. Right. You know what? Let's go up there. Hopefully it's not like... whatever. Well, maybe we'll find his head up there. Burnished necklace. Okay, no, it's just the bell. No one stored any. There's some very dead. Oh, okay, hold on. There's some. Those are dead. That's blood and feathers. So probably just a dead bird.
I have all the evidence I need.
Someone has all the evidence they need.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm undergoing delayed illithid ceremophis, which you can't help with, but it would be funny to say that to you and watch you freak out about it. Why are you so busy?
I told Logan we didn't have enough to spare all the refugees. I knew it was a bad idea. Now I've got a dead priest to deal with as well.
Which priest?
Father Logan. You've not heard? One of the refugees killed him.
No, I didn't.
Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Ooh, you're gonna feel like an asshole. Well, doppelgangers, they'll do that to you.
Here we be. Take me to my cherished shore.
Oh, yeah.
And thy reward shall be plenty.
You're wrong about Father Logan's killer.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Hello.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
No, you're right, though. He sucks at his job. Sounding having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
You think the investigator did a shoddy job? I can look into the murder for you. By accident.
Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Wait, can you tell me where to find Shira Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid.
No, she
Shira
did.
passed away last year.
Oh.
Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
I best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Well, that is going to prove difficult. Hold on a second.
How goes the search?
I need to know where the bodies are.
Logan's in the room behind us, with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories.
What do I need to prove his innocence?
Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something.
Okay, alright. Well, I know it's doppelgangers, and I got the weapon. Ah, this is Father Lager. Just a key. Okay.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just go, hey, we did the thing. And she's gone. Oh, there she is.
How goes the search?
Here's the murder weapon. It was in some secret tunnels underneath the temple.
That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgo's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Yep. So, where do I...
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Where's that flappy elephant? Where flappy elephant?
How goes the search?
We already found it. I'm still looking. Any of us word again. What do I need to prove? I need a lot more than that.
The killing happened in the kitchen cellar. Could be a good place to start.
Well, shit. We spoke to Yanis, and Valeria discovered the crime scene below the open temple, discovered blah, blah, blah. What the key unlocks, however, is still a mystery. Huh? Something's a mystery. Well, there's a key to something? I did pick up a key, that's right. Fuck. Okay, well, his body's here. Wait, is that an actual... That is a quest item. I guess I'll pick it up. And then she said his body, the other guy's body, was buried out back. Why do I feel like this is where he's supposed to be buried?
Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Well, I guess we're digging him up.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Are you Brilgor?
Yes.
I'm glad we've covered that. Did you kill Father Logan?
Never. He was kinder than most.
How did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Do you know who killed Logan?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
Who killed you?
Same as killed Lorgan.
The spell's power wanes.
Okay.
You can ask no more questions.
If you'd be so kind as to put it back into whatchamacallit. What the fuck? Why can't I put him in there? Just ink pots. It's
This
his.
chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom. Of course.
Oh. Confessions, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. The most recent entry in this journal bears particularly heavy quill marks and crossed through revisions. I pen this from the temple cellar. The only place I feel close to Ilmater's will alone anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark that those who arrive on our doorstep, bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes, are dirty, unwelcome, to be shunned. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them into the city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step to the light, so be it. Okay. Fancy secret chest for... I don't know what the fuck that's about, but okey-dokes. What if there's an easy way to get on the roof? Brother Donnick.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Anyone who might want to kill him?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
It's pretty fucked up, yeah. But it was doppelgangers doing what doppelgangers do. Sowing mistrust and blah, 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 blah. Everyone failed to survival check? Cool. Ooh, can I climb up here? Ha ha!
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
What? This cat? What cat? Oh, up there. Oh, Tressum.
Yeah.
You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
From the look of those letters, one might guess you were responsible for the post's missing pigeons, which I didn't know was a thing, but I'm pretending to.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite.
Yeah, that's your second favorite. What's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by.
I think I have...
But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
Enjoy your feast, I guess.
Thank you. I most certainly will. When I've had my fill of the local fare, I may look for more interesting pastures. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Okay. I was gonna go get Gale after, but alright. What got your tongue? Our cat's got your tongue. Okay, I don't know. I saw rings in there. I guess it's nothing. So she killed a bunch of pigeons. Postmaster's shipment inquiry. For the special and direct attention of Rowan Moonglow only. Look, Ro. The city Zent have always been consummate professionals to me. Oh, sorry, you city Zent. What the oh my god, the words make no sense in my brain. You city Zent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Joaquin's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feelers? Oh, right, Zent are the thieves guys. That's right. Could you put out some feelers? Zeres doesn't answer my correspondence anymore, Danzo. Ah. Fascinating. What was the other letter I found? For special and direct attention of Roa Munglo only. Look, far be it from me to question Zent directives, but you can't just take from every arrival without consulting me first. That iron flask you skimmed from the last shipment was exceptionally valuable, and we've lost the Van Thampers as clients for good now. If you just give me a warning first, I could smooth this sort of thing over. Danzo, P.S. Be careful with the iron flask. There was something about it. Felt like it was watching me. Weird. A lengthy letter from the Baldurian Patriarch to a unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. A concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportions that would make an accountant cry. Okay, well, no clown body parts, but yeah.